Does that sound good? All right. This is 78 RPM Love, a YouTube channel dedicated to those of us who love to listen to 78 RPM records. And today I have with me two of my sons. I got home today and I had quite a surprise. Behind me is where the family record player is, the one that I use for the channel on a regular basis. And I've made it a point to teach these two here how to use my record player because they are curious. And do you guys think records are cool or what? Do you like them? Yes or no? You like it? Yeah, they actually like it, and they do have some records themselves. And so what had happened is I was up doing some of the videos that I posted this morning, and as I was processing them and getting ready, I had to get out the door this morning for work, and I noticed that I had left my 78 3mm stylus on my record player. And it's always kind of been a fear of mine that they might get in there and actually try to play one of my 33s with that. And just to give you an idea, the 78s have a wider sort of track that it runs down. The groove in the records are much wider. And so if you think of like macro versus micro, you think of microscopic. That's kind of how I look at the 33 needles. They're much smaller for the 33.5 RPM. And if you play that on a shellac record, it'll dig deep in the groove and can wreck it. Likewise, you know, I've never had any experience trying to play a 33 with a 78 needle. But here's a real life situation. When I came home today, this is what I saw on my record player. What did you guys choose to listen to today?
I chose to listen.
Who is it?
Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons. Who wouldn't want to listen to Imagine Dragons, right? And so when I got home, I saw this record on the platter, ready to be played, and my worst fears were kind of becoming realized. I thought that maybe they had played this record. And so what did I do, boys?
You asked us.
And what did you say?
I said I didn't play it because I knew that it wasn't the right one. Because that needle is black and has a piece of paper on it that says shellac, and the other one is gray and it doesn't have a piece of paper.
All right, what does shellac mean?
It's an old heavy record.
An old heavy record. So is it different than the other records? And you can tell the difference, right? So you had a clue when you looked at this piece on my record player, right? Right here. So when I actually decide I'm going to play 78s, I'll change out this whole piece. Instead of pulling the stylus out and changing the stylus, it would be a clue to the boys. They wouldn't know if this was the correct one or not. So what I've done is this one is gray and this is for my 33s. So the boys notice that this is different, that this is what should be there. So I'm going to show you really quick. You've probably seen in the videos. I'm going to hop out of the screen here for a second and zoom in over here at the record player. What's different about the one that's on there now, you guys? What color is it?
Black.
And what does it say on top?
Shellac.
Shellac. So right there on the top I actually wrote shellac and I wrote 3mm, so I know that that's what that's dedicated for. So there's the Imagine Dragons record, and you two boys saved the day today, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
I knew the difference.
You knew the difference, and I'm so glad you did. So anyhow, what I was hoping, let me get back in the picture here, what I was hoping to just kind of point out with you is to get comfortable, I think, with your record players. Mine's not super expensive. It's functional. It's a utility. I kind of look at it as that. I don't want to spend too much on it because obviously you still have children. You don't want to like completely freak out and have it be a devastating event if it gets destroyed. I wanted this whole channel to be a learning experience for the whole family and also for each of you. And so don't be afraid to shoot me some questions if you have any. And thanks again for listening, and more to come. Bye-bye.